guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going over that red dot and how I got it. So full disclaimer, a company reached out to me and said, hey, you want to test this red dot? And generally speaking, I say no. I say no quite often, and it's usually the fly-by-night companies, the brand new companies, whatever you want to call them, that pop up on Amazon every 3.5 seconds. But this time I was like, you know what, why not? So I did it, and I had a red dot in my hands in like a day and a half. So they were pretty cool about that. Communication was a little weird. I'll discuss that in a second video, but for now we're just gonna go over this dot, its features, Votatu. I guess that's how you say it. I don't know what it means. I looked it up, couldn't find anything. PMO 504. That's the extent of it. So I'm gonna pull the gun out of the way, show you that in a minute, but there we go. So it comes with a rail adapter, cleaning cloth of course, and a user manual. It's a 3 MOA red dot. There's not a lot of places making these, and we all know it comes from China, so whatever. I guess, you know, Holosun's get a pass on that, but nobody else does. Other thing it came with, a Torx wrench, bit, whatever, to screw it in, which was kind of nice because it also worked for my Holosun. So that was convenient. Came with an extra battery. And then the coolest part about this whole deal was it came with a whole bunch of screws. And if you'll notice, it's got labels on all of these. For instance, it's got 5.0 millimeter by 11 millimeter, and it takes a T10 wrench. So it's pretty cool. Oh, and it's the screw spec is M3.5 by 0.6. And so it's really cool that those are in there. I know some of the other companies are also doing that, so that's pretty cool. But I just thought that would be cool to look at because, yeah, I can say, well, it came with some extra screws, but it comes with extra screws and it tells you what they are, so you don't have to guess if you know the whole pattern of your firearm. This is gonna be super short because I haven't shot it yet. We just got a little tropical whatever it was out of the Gulf of Mexico, and we had 3 inches of rain in the past day, and the range has been closed. So maybe tomorrow, and when I do that, I'll get another video out to you guys. So Votatu PMO 504, it says it right there. Up and down buttons for the brightnesses, you know, like, okay, cool. It does fit on an RMR pattern. This is a dagger slide from Palmetto State Armory. So it just fits straight on there. Screws went right in, nothing to write home about. The up and down is up here, down here, just like everywhere else. Right now, the one concern I have is the way the battery compartment opens. So this is a little flathead screwdriver wrench that came with it. This is wonderful for setting your dot position because those are screwdriver holes, but use it for this as well. The battery compartment just slides out. There's no screw holding it in. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I have no idea, but I think eventually I'm gonna find out. So I don't necessarily want to beat this to crap, but I'm not going to take it easy. Under this is a wooden table. I struck this front face against it 5 or 6 times directly on the wood. It left giant indentions in the plywood, and it's still rock solid. So no big deal there. As stated, let's see if I can get it on here. As stated, it is a 3 MOA. There it is, 3 MOA dot. It looks giant in the camera, but it's 3 MOA. As opposed to this EPS carry I got in 6 MOA, but it's adequate daylight bright, adequately daylight bright. That's the best you can, I guess that's the best I can say it. So really at the end of the day, I mean, the designs of these things, they vary from company to company. You know, a lot of them's not a lot different than the others. So kind of designer-ish cuts and angles, as you can see there, flat surfaces as opposed to a curved surface. You can see the angle of it here, and then as stated earlier, push buttons here. The glass on this, I want to see if you can see this, and I'm going to compare this to my EPS carry. You can see the color of my EPS carry, and then you can see the color of this. There's a slight reflection to it, like a mirror, almost like a mirror finish tinting, but no real color. It's just kind of a grayish tint. And then the only other thing that I have noticed, because this is just observations at this point other than drawing from a holster and trying to acquire my dot more rapidly so I can get used to it, because this is my first both of these together are my first forays into red dot use. But as I was saying, my first forays into red dot use was this one. I got that, and then the next day I bought this one. So, so far it's okay. The big difference between these two, other than overall quality, because this EPS carry is absolutely amazing. This one, and I'll hopefully be able to show it at the range, has a little bit of parallax, I think is the correct term for it. But as you look through it, because this glass on the back side is actually curved like this. On the front side, it's in. So actually, no. From the front, this would be the front, and on the back, it's curved this way. Anyways, I think you get the picture. But and that's so it can capture that reflection of that green dot. So there's a little bit of distortion as you. Let's see if I can show you. You may not be able to see it, but it may be really hard to see, but there's a little bit of distortion, and I'll do my best to get a through red dot shot of that at the range. It's not bothersome. I can see that I can use it, but when compared to like the EPS carry, there's basically zero. If I had to go percentage, there would be 30% of the sides of this, or 15-20% of each side starts to distort a little bit as you angle the weapon and you're looking at the sight through, not straight on, but at a slight angle. You can see that. With this EPS carry, you don't get that at all. So far, because all I've done is dry fire the crap out of this thing and look through it a whole lot, play with the ups and downs of the green dot on how bright it gets, things like that. So far it's fine. And I know that's not much of a review because it's not, I didn't go shoot it, but I'm gonna get to it. But I wanted to get some out to you guys. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know how I feel about having accepted a red dot and in the manner that I did, but I'm gonna give it its fair shake. I don't think I'm gonna go out and intentionally destroy it, but I'm gonna use the heck out of it. So with that, and until next time, within hopefully the next couple days I can get to the range, stay tactical.